welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and we're going to be doing the Forum Legion 2 war. This was their second war. They were up against another clan that I can't pronounce, and I'm actually staying with them for their third war. And it's another clan that we can't pronounce, or at least I can. I'm sure some of you can. But this guy's going in with hogs. I know it looks like a Goloholowiwi, say that 10 times fast, but it really isn't. There isn't enough balloons for it to be a Goloholowiwi. It's just like a golem and some hogs, really. And he's already used his balloons to lure out the clan castle, and he's going to lure it to the bottom. Personally, it's a little bit close to that mortar for my tastes, but we're going to see exactly what happens with that. He's only got one witch there. I don't know what he has in his clan castle. His golem's already been placed, and it is distracting that mortar. And really, you want two witches if you're going to take out a clan castle. You just want to have that two witches right there that definitely can at least take on any clan castle, if not overwhelm it. And at this point, he's deployed in his heroes, not sure why. Not sure why he deployed his heroes before his hogs and then deployed his hogs off to the side. But we're going to see what happens with that. I'm not sure what exactly goes wrong with this or why. Like, you lost maybe two hogs right there, spring trapped and just some damage. A giant bomb goes off, but they're already in a healing spell, so it shouldn't do that much. You got a king and a queen that are going to be beaten on them, but that's only going to take out a few. And I just seriously don't know how by the end of this Tesla right here, he is out of hogs. Like, literally, this is the last of his hogs. He's got one left, nothing left. I don't know where they all went. They just disappeared. There weren't giant bombs in there. They only hit one giant bomb throughout the whole thing. They never hit two at once. And the king is just stuck on that level 9 wall. He cannot get through. He's only level 12. It's not going to be enough. He's just going to get stuck there. The queen is actually going to kill what he's after, completely negating his efforts. And really, the king just goes down right there. There's nothing he can do, nothing that's going to happen with this raid. The queen's already used her ability, and this archer tower up here is about to target the witch, and the witch is down. And that is the last of what he has. GYGG actually successfully defends against hogs without having an anti-hog base. Now, up here, Kamikaze is going to be attacking 325. I'm just going to call him 325. I don't know what the beginning of the name is. And he goes a little bit wide with this. I guess that's to make sure his troops funnel in. There was no real point in deploying the wall breakers all the way on the right there for that one compartment right there with the mortar, because that's really not going to do anything. The mortar is just one building in the compartment. It would be best suited to actually hit right by that archer tower, or the archer tower that just died, whichever side you want to start from, because then you can open two compartments instead of just one compartment with one mortar. And he's already broken through, and that's a good jump spell right there. What you want to do is you want to lead the jump spell towards your troops coming in, because your troops cannot jump until they are inside the jump. So even if the jump is covering the wall, it's not going to help if it doesn't go far enough that a troop can stand in it. The troops cannot jump till they are literally glowing green. So just putting it on the wall doesn't erase the wall. That's not how a jump spell works. A jump spell makes the troop jump. It does not make it so the wall is physically not there. But that's also why you can have troops that are jumping after they leave the jump spell, because that green glowing effect hasn't had enough time to refresh and leave them, so you can have them walk like 2 squares and still jump over a wall. So if you're ever trying to get somewhere, you can put it a little bit farther towards you and you'll still jump over the far wall as well. And now he's just got a couple troops left. He's already got the 2-star. There's no way he's going to get the 3-star. But Kamikaze's just going to go ahead and try and take out what he can with it. And now he's just cleaning up percentage. I'm going to speed through it. Not much to say for this. Just trying to get to maybe 70%. It's really just pure, I don't know what I want to call it, vanity maybe. But that has a negative connotation. This isn't negative. It's just to see how much percentage you can get. Just testing yourself. And adding to what the clan gets as a whole. But he did get a 70% on that base. Now, next is a real not Goloholowiwi, just a Holowiwi. There's no golem here, just a Holowiwi. And Rancid is using, again, Stussy97, and he's successfully lured out the clan castle, which is what you want to do with your balloons as you're taking out part of the base, just part of the outside sort of ring. It's not, this base isn't really a ring. It does have a half gap in the middle, but it's not really a ring to say for that, because really if you get to one of those mortars, the innermost mortar, you can still just jump right to the core, which is exactly what you don't want people to do when you make a ring. And also the heroes can be killed from the outside, which also doesn't make this an anti-hog base. But still, the Holo Wee is working pretty well so far. Rancid is going in with a Golem. Oh, it is a Gola Holo Wee. And I don't care for people arguing that it's still just a Holo Wee. There's a Golem. If you include a Golem, it's a big enough troop that's a Gola Holo Wee. And yeah, seriously, I'm going to say that so many times, I'm just going to be unable to say it. And at this point, his Archer Queen is level 30, just wrecks that other guy's Archer Queen, just like one shot. And that's probably because of the rage spell right there. But seriously, that is the difference between a level 12 and a level 30. Level 12 sits there hitting the Golem for a while, the level 30 comes in and one-shots the level 12. And now you can sort of see the hogs on the bottom there. They're going through, there's a giant bomb there, but luckily there's a heal. There's a double giant bomb. Luckily, the hogs do not move in the path that takes them through it. And really, this base isn't quite set up properly, because the way the bombs are, you're never really often, maybe very rarely, going to get things that move through both giant bombs at the same time, setting them off and killing all the hogs. But in reality, the vast majority of the time, you're going to set off one, it's going to go off, they're going to heal up, and then they're going to set off the other one, heal up. So it will waste some of the healing, but it won't just one-shot a whole group of hogs. So now it's only a matter of taking everything out. But for some reason the Barbarian King is still alive and half paying attention. He was trying to walk away there. But now the hogs are just left to take it out. There aren't that many left, but there is the Archer Queen. So that is kind of the saving grace of this. Just what keeps it from being a 2-star and brings around that 3-star is the fact that the Archer Queen is still there to go in there and help him. Because in reality, these troops alone, probably without the Archer Queen, would not have been able to take all of this out, because just the hogs don't do enough damage and there's not enough of them. The wizard has to get through a wall if he wants to go after that storage. So really, I don't know. Without the Archer Queen, this probably would not have been a 3-star. And that was a 3-star. So very good attack from Rancid right there. But for our 4th replay, it's Jonald. Jonald is again using a Holo Wee, but he is much heavier on the balloons, and that's for a very specific reason. This has a very ring-like structure around it, much more so than the other one, so you need to take a lot more buildings out before you can send your hogs in, but then you need less hogs to take out the rest. So Jonald knew that before coming into this and brought significantly more balloons than our last attacker. And now he's just going in on the bottom already, just trying to take as much as he can out. And because he's just deploying everything on the bottom right there, watch what happens. Since they can't get through the walls, they're not going to go into that area. They may shoot over the walls, but they're not going to go into the walls. Instead, they're going to be going straight for the core, not to take out the town hall. They're going for the core to take out the Archer Queen. The Archer Queen is just the bane of hogs, and before he really gets into it with his hogs, he deploys them from the opposite side. As soon as the Archer Queen has that double exclamation point above her head, he goes in with the hogs from the left, and the Archer Queen is down. So that's actually what a lot of top players do in like these wars against like the top 10 clans. If they want to use hogs, they find a base they can use hogs against, they take out the heroes. They actually break through the walls sometimes to take out the heroes and just smash them before they deploy the hogs. They do that like they're taking out the clan castle, but they actually have to break through the walls. Like I've seen people just break through level 11 walls, deploy P.E.K.K.A and witches and all that stuff, and both their heroes just to take out at least the Archer Queen, the level 40 Archer Queen on the other player's base. It is ridiculous, and it takes a lot of skill. Ooh, those hogs almost died, but they took down the Barbarian King. 20 seconds left, and a ton of troops left. This is going to be an easy 3-star for Jonald. And again, I have no idea the name of the guy he's attacking. I can't even type that to look it up, so don't bother. But with 7-6, 5 seconds left, he is taking that 3-star, and the King gets almost last hit. I thought the King was going to get the last hit. 100% for Jonald. Boom, just down for the count. But now, our final defense is from Guy. It's not our final replay, there's one more, but this is our final defense. Guy is defending against somebody. He's defending against somebody. Not trying to be insensitive here. I don't know. I just don't know. But here we got 2-minute replay. That's a lot of time to do damage. I don't know. That is a lot of time. You know, most fails are either, 1 minute or 3 minutes. And this guy's taking a really long time to lure out what he's gotten there. I think that is a full clan castle worth of stuff. I am not 100% sure. Is that 1 balloon or 2? I think it's 1. 1 witch, 2 wizards. I don't think that's the full clan castle, is it? I don't know. But he's taking a very long time to lure. You do not want to waste time on a lure. That will get you nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. If you waste so much time on a lure, you need that time to attack. And you also don't want to ignore a balloon that will slowly whittle away on your golem. And notice how it took them a while to target it, and the golem's pretty much dead at this point. Partially because of the balloon. The balloon may be slow, but it does do a lot of damage. That's actually the benefit of having a full clan castle of balloons. Very rarely will it be useful, but when it gets over a bunch of ground troops, it can like one-shot a golem if you have a full clan castle of balloons. And look at this. Already, his queen is going the wrong direction. His wizards are going the opposite direction of that. And the only things going into the center through that jump spell are his golems. So his only hope is to take a 50%, which is distinctly possible here. You got 50 seconds left to get 8%. The queen, she didn't use her ability. He didn't use the ability on the queen. That was a pretty big mistake, okay? We're at 47%. You got golem lights about down. Okay. This is the last of it. There's 1 wizard left. And also 1 hog. Not sure about that hog, though. 47%. Now this guy is just gonna wait for that wizard to get through. It's gonna take forever to get through. It's a level 11 wall. Gonna speed that up 4 times. And, nope. 47%. So Guy wins his defense right there. And for our final replay, it's Fergal. Fergal is attacking number 1. But not so much number 1 after this, are we? He's using Quattro lavaloonians. That's why I saved this one for last. This is such a good army. It's so good that I have absolutely no idea how to use it properly. If you don't know, if you're new or didn't see the video, I am terrible with this. I tried it once or twice and I failed horribly. But obviously Fergal knows something that I don't, as do many people. But he's going in against number 1. His Lavahounds are way ahead of his balloons. He's going to have to rage to try and catch up. But Lavahounds are exploding everywhere. There's little lava pups everywhere. There's a lightning spell there because he didn't need it, really, I guess. Because nothing really came out of the clan castle that he had the lightning. At this point, he actually has taken out pretty much all the air defense type deals in this entire base. It's just that 1 archer tower and that 1 wizard tower, and the wizard tower is not going to do crap compared to whatever's left. At this point, that barbarian king's just going to stand there like an idiot, and Fergal is on his way to a 3-star with Quattro lavaloonians. That's fun to say, Quattro lavaloonians. But really, it's just a matter of taking everything out. Ooh, that balloon went down. Oh, wait, watch this balloon. See that balloon down at the very bottom? Really, the only balloon? Let's take a look at it. It's just going through destroying skeletons at just 1 at a time. I don't even know. This is retarded on a new level. It's just going through killing 1 skeleton at a time. But it manages to take them out, but who cares? The minions are doing the work now. The minions are actually going to clean up the rest. The balloon is going to do relatively nothing. It's going to go over and probably take out 1 building. Now, the other guys were pretty good attackers. They certainly didn't leave much that wasn't 2-starred or more. But how did it end? Let's see how it ended. They won their war 64-55. Forum Legion 2 beating out somebody. I don't know, but somebody. They beat them. Congratulations to them. I was not participating for this war, but I will be in the next war, which will probably be out over the weekend. and I will probably be over 10,000 subscribers when this comes out. I didn't even realize how fast it was going. Like, this morning I woke up, it was like 9,900. I can't even say numbers at this point. It was at 9,900, and then I just saw nothing until the evening. Then it just shot up to, right now it's 9,997. So I'm not even ready for my 10,000 sub special. I can put part of it out today, but the rest is going to have to wait till the weekend, I think. So sorry about that. I thought I had several days, but you guys just came out of nowhere. Keep up the good work, guys. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.